Edu, good chance here for Gabriel Quack. The first chance of this match, but it's straight at Kevin Nansen. Also known as Kevin Mendoza, plays for KL City. We'll be delighted that he's just won the Malaysia Cup. First time in 32 years KL have done that. The crowd not at all impressed. They were showing very little sympathy as well for Myanmar players when they went down. Oh, yes, and that, I think there was a knee to the flaps for Stoibel. This is a chance for Gabriel Quack, and yeah, decent save from the keeper. Thankfully, all is okay. A place in the semi-finals. They won't take any chances. And they know the Philippines are their greatest threat to getting to the semi-finals, and Philippines will probably feel the same way about Singapore. Iksan, not a great ball from him. What this does allow is the likes of Shaki Hamza and Zulkarnain to push right up, and here we are seeing Zulkarnain, because they know they've got the protection of the three at the back. Gabriel Quack, important touch for him. It won't fall for Gabriel! He's had two chances. Gabriel Quack. Early opportunities for Singapore. Nice touch on from him here. Tight spaces, a little bit of luck. It seemed to come off Daisuke Sato, who tragically lost his father very recently and paid a very emotional tribute to him on social media. Singapore seems to have settled first. Helps, of course, that you've already played a match in the tournament. Former Singapore striker Noor Alam Shah, just before the game, was saying that, you know, as Philippines, they might just be not quite into this in the early stages. Just got to get into campaign mode sometimes. Got to get that rust out. In fact, we saw all the sides that started, all the favourites in each game, just take a little bit of time to settle. That is certainly offside on Reichelt. Reichelt is making his fourth appearance in the AFF Suzuki Cup, along with Stoibel and Aguinaldo. It's quite the ball, and a bit of a stretch for Zulkarnain. But they are really pushing him quite far up the pitch, aren't they, at the moment? The Philippines haven't really quite got going yet. to clear that ball away. Bas doesn't get it very far. Foul surely on Harris. Schrock there, and ceremoniously dumping his skipper counterpart, Haris Harun. Now Singapore were good in the set pieces in that last match against Myanmar. They will be looking out for two players in particular. There's one of them, Iksan Fundi, in your picture. And the other one is Safwan Baradin, who's right on the edge of the area. And he's got Nazari keeping an eye on him. There you can just see Aguinaldo found himself on the floor there. He's got the task of keeping an eye on Irfan, who's also a danger in set pieces. He's got his arms all over Irfan, and that's not a very good free kick, I'm afraid, from Zulfami. He's normally very good on the set pieces. Left foot of his. They don't have Sharon Sulaiman to take the free kicks at the moment. Tatsuma Yoshida said it was important to get 3 points. And he said this is another important challenge. And he knows the qualities, physical qualities, he said in particular, of the Philippines. He's talking about a new era for Singapore football. He also says Singapore is a challenger for sure. He made it clear that the aim is to reach the semi-finals at the very least. Now trying to surge forward, Schrock. He's got that ability, hasn't he? 35 years of age now. Stefan Schrock. What a player he is. Might be one of the best still in the region. Stefan Schrock, and as I mentioned earlier, experience in the Bundesliga, playing for teams like Hoffenheim and Eintracht Frankfurt before he changes allegiance to Philippines, a former Germany under-20 international, isn't he? To have that kind of quality in this region. Safwa clears. Just a little scrappy these last couple of minutes. We talked about the physicality of the Philippines. Singapore are not exactly holding back either. Nazari with that lofted ball, and Raikal getting sandwiched there. Not letting up. Yeah, last few minutes, as I mentioned, just been a bit cagey. There's Stoibel. Back to Aguinaldo. Now Bas. Back a little bit. So, trying to get that ball up to Marignon, who's barely got a touch so far, apart from one wild shot near the start. Fahmi Arifin to Manu Mantan. He was almost closed down there, wasn't he, by Stefan Schrock. So what they can do here is Mantan can just help out that back three, and that does allow, if required, Haris Harun to go a bit further up, because he's got a great passing ability as well. Schrock on the ball. He's done well. No foul, says the referee. The crowd pushing Singapore forward. Shake Hamza. Need to be a better ball, perhaps, to Faris Ramli. It's also been fairly quiet so far. Good interplay between Faris and Shakir. Zulfami. Recycle the ball. Are they going to keep playing, or are they going to put it out of play? It looks like they're going to put it out. It's been quite stop and start, hasn't it, at times, these first 15 minutes. Stefan Schrock, this was that early incident. Yeah, there was a trailing leg from... Oh, it was Anu Mantan, wasn't it? Well, they're going to do whatever they can to patch him up. They cannot afford to have their star player off. He's down there for a bit now. Stefan Schrock. Let's have a look at Gabriel Quack's chances. This was a lovely bit of passing movement as well from Singapore. Bit of luck as well, but he took a snapshot there. Why not? Always going wide though from that angle. Tough. He's had two decent, well, that was a bit of a half chance, wasn't it? The other one was a decent effort. So Schrock will receive more magic spray. Hopefully he can just run that off. Don't want to be denied one of the best players in Southeast Asia on the big stage. The last tournament, they finished second in their group. Started off with a win against Singapore in their first match. Just over 3 years ago, they beat Singapore 1-0 thanks to Rijkaard's goal.